Hi, everyone. This is Kaylee Haber, your Market Center Tech Trainer from 474. That's Bentonville and Fayetteville up here in Northwest Arkansas. And I'm here with Clark Kendall, our Regional Tech Director. Hi, Clark.
Hey, Kaylee, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. I'm excited.
I'm super excited. Today, we're learning about the activity tracker. I'm so excited to talk to you guys about the activity tracker. We're going to start by talking about what it does. So, Clark, have you ever been to Bold?
I sure have.
You know
Yes,
how
I
you
am. Yes,
like,
I am.
yeah, you have. I am Bold. That's right. So, you know how your Bold coach makes you track every single thing you do while you're in Bold on usually some kind of tracker or a notebook?
Wisely, he or she has, yes.
Yes. Well, Command does that for us now. And I'm really excited to talk about that. Also, any type of rainmaker that wants to keep track of their team and what activities they're doing every single day, and also who wants to have a reporting of those activities can use this activity tracker for their team, and they no longer have to do standard email or Excel reporting.
Oh, I love that. You mean I could get rid of some Google Sheets or Excel sheets possibly?
You absolutely can.
I'm in. That's all I needed to hear.
Excellent. Okay, so we're going to talk about how to use it. The way that there are three ways to use the activity tracker. There's a way that you can import the activities from your dashboard on command. There's also a way that you can set up the email to go out to you every single day in the morning, in the afternoon, whenever you do your lead gen time. Most people do that at 9 a.m. So you can have it come to you at about 8:30 in the morning, and you can click the email and enter your activities, which we're going to show you today. And you can actually save the activity tracker link to your phone or to your notes or wherever you save links, or add it to your homepage on your phone. So you just have to click a button and you can enter your activities for the day. How does that sound?
I like it. I like it.
Yes. Okay. So let's go into command and I will show you exactly how to do this.
So we're doing the first version, you said?
Yeah. Well, I was going to show the command dashboard version first.
Cool. Great. You got it.
Sweet. So we're on my dashboard in command, and here at the top right hand corner is my activity tracker. Now you might look at that and go, oh my gosh, I don't have this on my dashboard. That's okay. At the end of class, we're going to show you how to set this up so that it is on your dashboard. The way that I like to do it, I do everything from the web version of command because I prefer that. So the way I enter my activities is I go ahead and click the submit button. And when I push the submit button, it opens up my activity tracker landing page. Now, this landing page is only my landing page. So the link up here, this number is my white pages identification number. So if I want to take this link and copy it to my notes on my phone or wherever, I can get this page whenever I want it. However, I like to go for my dashboard, which is what you just saw. So today I want to enter my activities, and I'm going to start with what day am I submitting activities for. It does default to the day that you're on. So if you're doing it every day, that should be quite easy for you. And the very first question it asks is, how was your day? Was it a good day or was it a bad day? Now, I mean, it's a good question to ask, especially for rainmakers, right? When they receive this reporting, it's either going to be green or red. If you see a red, you probably need to reach out to that team member, right? If this is for a solo agent, obviously you're going to be able to track your moods for the week. If you see that you regularly have bad days on Tuesday, maybe we need to address that. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
How much time did you spend finding new clients today? If you're doing 9 to 11 standard lead gen time, you're probably going to have 2 hours here. How many people did you talk to? I'm actually let's go ahead and fill this out while we go so you can see what it looks like. We'll call it 2 hours. How many people did you talk to? 20 a day, right? So we'll do with 20. Right. And how did you find them? So lead generation is not just standard calling. Maybe you did an open house. Maybe you were networking. Maybe you were door knocking. So how did you meet those 20 people? For me, it was calling and social media and marketing, and I did a DTD too, right? So SOI, sphere of influence outreach, right? Next, is everyone you spoke to captured in your database? Did you put, if you went to an open house, Clark, did you put all those people that signed in into your database?
Love that question. It's a pointed one.
Same. If you're using your open house sign-in landing page that we teach you about, you'll definitely have them in your database. I'm going to say yes. How many new appointments did you set today with buyers and with sellers, right? I'll go ahead and just use the numbers that are in here. How many appointments did you attend? How many did you actually physically go to? Let's say I went to a listing appointment today. And remember, it's just today's activities. It's not the whole week. How many new agreements did you get signed today? I'm going to say 1 listing and 1 buyer. And how many contracts did you write today? We'll say 1 buyer. I didn't write a contract for listings. And how many closings did you have today? We'll say 2 buyer closings and 0 sellers. Obviously, I'm making that up for the purpose of teaching this, but you'll put in your numbers. Once you have all of this filled out, all you have to do is push submit and it's done. What's really cool is it also tells you that based on today's activities over the next 2 to 3 months, they estimate that it could equal $1,890 in gross commission income just based on today's activities. That's pretty good, right?
I can make that in a day. I'd be happy with
that. I'll take that. Yeah. So once your activity is done and you've submitted it, we can just close it out. And then if you want to see the activity report, actually, let's take a step back. Clark, do you want to show that email that they might receive?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely can do. Yeah, because, and that's an important point, because you might not know necessarily what your, what appointments you've had during that day or attended, right? You might have scheduled one for that day, and yet by 3 or 4 o'clock, right, you might have actually not had that appointment, right? So you don't want to kind of put the cart before the horse, so to speak.
Right.
So Kaylee had demonstrated how to go through the dashboard. And so what we'll show here just in a bit is also setting up a recurring email for you to receive and for your team members to see. We'll show that as well if you're in a team environment. But you'll get an email that looks exactly like this, of course, minus my name and team. Yet there will be a tell us about your day. So as soon as you hit on the tell us about your day, it is the equivalent of hitting the submit button on the dashboard.
Exactly. And what's really cool about this email is that if you're not as adept at signing in command every day to do your tasks like I am, and you prefer to do it maybe from your phone, then this email is a fine reminder to remember to submit your tasks if you're not seeing your dashboard every day.
Absolutely. Love that.
Yeah. And again, like we said, the third way to do it would be to collect the link from either the email or the submit button and save it somewhere so that you have it on your time block, maybe to submit it every day. You click the link and submit.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So what the heck happens once we fill this thing out? Where do we see it? Well, there's a couple of places that you can see your activity tracking reporting. And the first place that you're going to see that is on your dashboard. So right here, it says activity tracking report. And if I click that, it's going to bring me directly into reports. So it is a much faster way than clicking reports. And it will take you into activity under reporting in command just by clicking that button. And as you can see here, it defaults to the week. So admittedly, I also just learned how to use the activity tracker. So what you're seeing are now valid numbers for me this week, just so that you know. However, this is where you're going to see everything. So if you want to just see today's numbers and what you reported, you can see you had a green little happy face and all of the data that we just entered into the reporting tracker. And this is very straightforward for a solo agent. Clark, did you want to show the team environment and what that looks like for reporting?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me go ahead and share my screen here. So it looks very, very similar with a few additional pieces. What you'll see in this Rainmaker view of a team, and this is a training account. So some names, RTT Rainmaker, right? That's just this training account. You'll see generally, you've got this overview here. This is based on a week. You can change the view a little bit. So if I want to narrow in on today, I'd be able to see what today's is. If I wanted to see a month, this is a whole cumulative activity tracker here at the top. And yet you'll see here that what's different in the team, you have individuals that are listed here, right? And so that is based on, and we'll go into settings, based on when you want the activity tracker email to go out. That's what's really showing here of when that has actually been sent out to them. So we'll show you here in just a bit on the days that the agents on your team or you as a solo agent are intending to work. Then you want to be able to report your numbers for that day. That's why you'll see just 3 people here on Tuesday. You'll see 4 people here Thursday through Saturday. That's all based on a quote unquote work schedule that you can put out. You also see here yesterday, right? Just as it was yesterday was Memorial Day, it was a day off. You can actually schedule that as well. But we'll show you.
So what you're saying is if I'm on a team and I'm a buyer's agent and I've told my Rainmaker I'm taking the day off, I can actually schedule the day off on my activity tracker.
You sure can. Absolutely.
That's pretty exciting.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. Yeah.
Okay. How about we show them how to set this thing up?
Let's do it.
Okay, so how do we access the activity tracker so that it's on our dashboard and so that, or in the Rainmaker's case, so that our buyer's agents can use it? What we're going to do is we're going to go into settings, and the way we access settings, as most of you know, is we start by clicking our name and then we go into settings. And we're going to go to command settings. And then reporting, command settings, and then reporting, and then activity tracking should be right there. Now, my activity tracker is currently toggled on. Yours, if you've never set this up before, will be toggled off. So the first thing you're going to do is toggle this so that you see that it's green and active. It's on. The next thing you're going to do is set your daily reminder at set your daily reminder at time. And what that's asking you is, when do you want to receive that email reminder? What time of day? So I have mine set up to 8 a.m. to remind me to put my activities in. Like Clark said earlier, you probably want to enter your activities in the afternoon. So you might set this up for later, like 5 p.m., right? So in order to do that, I'm just going to click the arrow to bring me to that time and switch it to PM, easy as pie, right? When should the activity be submitted by? Now, if you're a solo agent, you may or may not use this as much. However, if you're a team, you probably have rules around when you want your activities submitted to the team by. And so we can put that time in here as well. I have it set up to at 5 o'clock. Maybe we want to do 6 p.m. And you can send up to X amount of reminders after it's due. So, hey, agent, don't forget. The next section is, what days do you want to send reminders on? So if you work Monday through Friday on your lead generation, then that's what you'll put here. If you are in a team situation and your team Rainmaker knows that you only do lead generation Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and you have that set up, then you would just unclick the Wednesday. Super easy, right? So these are the days that you're going to be working. And on that main calendar that you saw earlier on Clark's dashboard, that will tell your Rainmaker which people are working today. The next section is days off. And what's really cool is Command already has major holidays entered here. But if you want to enter days off, you can certainly do that by selecting them on the calendar. And then you'll apply changes. Once you have these settings set up exactly how you want them, you'll go ahead and push save. And that will automatically, at least on the solo agent dashboard, it will automatically put this activity tracker on your homepage right here, just like you saw it before. Clark, on the team, I understand that that's a little bit different.
Yeah. All those same functionalities are there. Let me share my version of this in this team training account. So I'm in the activity tracking settings, just where we were. What you'll notice here, yes, you have some work days. Actually, let me see if that changes. Whoops, bear with me here. There we go. Very, very similar. However, here you have work days. When it says edit work days, these are for the overall team work day. So if you decided, hey, as a team, we're taking off Sunday, we can apply those changes. Nobody would be sent off that email for the week. All right. Let me go ahead and choose that as an option. And then you can also add any additional holidays, edit the holidays that are there. However, you can get very, very particular as far as the team goes. So if you have, again, a buyer's agent that is going to work, say, Thursday through Tuesday, right, and just take off Monday, or maybe take off a couple of days, then you could do that as such. So here I've got RTT agent. Let's say they are a buyer's agent on the team. They will work, let's call it Friday through Tuesday, give them a couple of days off. That email will only be sent to them on those days. And here as a Rainmaker, this is the part where, again, Kaylee, if me as a buyer's agent say, you know what, I'm going to take off the whole week of 4th of July, then I can come in here and say the whole week of 4th of July, these are days that I'm taking off.
Now, Clark, if I'm a buyer's agent on a team and I want to put those days off in as opposed to my Rainmaker putting those in, can I do that from my dashboard or no?
Not presently, no. So that would be a request, to send to the Rainmaker for sure.
Okay. So probably an operations person would handle that.
Yep, absolutely. Yep. And you should, so based on a team, if you have unlimited permissionings or enhanced permissionings, you should be able to edit that, right? That activity tracker for the team members for sure.
That was my next question. Will ops personnel have the ability to do this if they have the right setting?
Yes, they should.
Excellent.
Yes, indeed. But yeah,
Okay.
this little view here, I think, is really eye-opening for some folks. So if you find yourself, you're watching this training and you're on a team, right? And you say, hey, I don't see my activity tracker for the team. One, make sure you're in the team account. We're not going to, there's a lot of features that we're going to talk that we could learn more about teams. We're not going to get into that. But if you're in the team account and you don't see your activity tracker, similarly, you're going to have to go in and request that the admin or the Rainmaker toggle on the activity tracking for the team. So you're not able to do that in your own personal account if you're on a team wanting to roll up those activities to the team.
Ooh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, that's activity tracker in a nutshell, my friend.
That was a quick run through.
That was quick and easy. I mean, and it is so quick and easy. And I think that's what Command's aim is to make your business quick and easy.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So one thing I always like to hear, or like we like to propose here, Kaylee, is like, now we know the X's and O's. We'd invite you to maybe a few points here. One, if you have other questions, definitely put them in the comments section below. We like to be able to direct you to the best answers that we can. We'll respond to those. But of course, your best quick answers that you could ever find is answers.kw.com. Anything and everything that you would want to do in Command more than likely is there. So that is your quick answers there. Also reach out to your phenomenal MCTT in case there's any additional questions outside of answers.kw.com. So that's, and of course, yes, feel free to put comments below. We'll direct those as needed. Here's what we really also offer, suggest to you is, as you're doing this, we'd love to hear your successes in this.
Yes.
All right. How are you utilizing this? Because we can share the X's and O's, but how are you living this out on a day in, day out basis, right? How can we learn from you all how to implement this? Kaylee, you and I were kind of brainstorming this before. And so we just by chance, what would it look like if we took that URL at the top, right? That we all have our own specific URL for tracking our own numbers. And then like we put a QR code to it, right? So every member on every team could have their own QR code, and maybe we put that somewhere in the office to quickly track our numbers a day.
Yeah,
right?
you mean like on the door before they
Yeah.
leave the office?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that's a great idea.
Yeah, you could get those sticky squares and just all the way down the door. Everyone's QR codes. Do not open this door unless you've scanned it.
Right. Yeah. You can't leave until you scan and tracking number. So something fun like that, right? But yeah, I'd love to hear other ideas of how you all are implementing this, and goodness, even if you're willing, I'd love to bring you on and see how it's really changed your business. That's where it gets even more fun when we do some of these tech trainings. So
absolutely. I love when people come up with ideas I didn't think of.
oh,
It's just the coolest thing to implement something new.
Absolutely. That is it.
Also, if you guys have any referrals in Northwest Arkansas, Bentonville, Fayetteville, anywhere up here, feel free to give me a call. I'm around.
Absolutely. Yeah, Kaylee, definitely want to do that. Well, we also have our tech training. So we're at 1 o'clock on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So anytime we have other tech trainings, go back and watch other ones that we've gotten. Like, comment, subscribe, whether you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook. Join us for the next one. And of course, let us know if you need anything else in between then. So, yeah.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, Clark. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day.
Yeah, Kaylee, you too. See you, Greater Heartland.
Have a good day.